Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We would like to present our research about multi-level analysis, household and regional factors influence agricultural household poverty in Indonesia 2019. One of the main problem issues in actualizing farmer welfare is the poverty. According to Kementerian PPN or Bappenas, poverty reduction is one of the main focuses in the Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs, especially Goal 1 that is no poverty. In Indonesia, poverty alleviation effort has always been a national priority in any government work plan, including for the agriculture sector. The agriculture sector is not only a source of food, but also a support of the economic activities of most people in Indonesia, especially in rural areas. Unfortunately, most of their lives are still below the poverty line. The law of the farmer term of trade also describes the welfare of farmers who have not met the expectation. In March 2019, the percentage of poor people in Indonesia was 9.41%. If seen from the characteristic of the household, half of them work in the agricultural sector. Todaro and Smith argues that poverty is seen not only on the basis of insufficient income, but more broadly. The poverty is the absence of one or more of the basic abilities needed to obtain a minimum function in social life. This includes not having sufficient income to obtain sufficient food, clothing, or shelter, or not being able to treat illness to health facilities. Also lack from access to education, political participation, or role in society. In this study, there are several related studies that support in the variable. One of them is Rahmawati showed that using farmer term of trade or NTP as a proxy for farmers' welfare explained that there has a significant effect to alleviate the poverty rate in Indonesia rural areas.
Methodology. We use descriptive and inference analysis in this study. The uniqueness of this study is that this study used household variables and regional variables to see their effects on agricultural household poverty. By using multi-level binary logistic regression with random intercept model, we analyze household and regional variables that affect agricultural household poverty of 514 districts in Indonesia in 2019. We put the household variables as the lowest unit of analysis as level 1. Those variables are gender, education, household size, resident area, ownership of pension social security, ownership of social assistance, and credit assistance for businesses. Then, we put regional variables as the higher unit of the analysis as level 2. Those variables are gross regional domestic product or GRDP agricultural per capita and employment rate. There are 4 steps that we did in inferential analysis. First, likelihood ratio test to see if the data is more suitable using a multi-level binary logistic model than using single-level logistic regression. Second, simultaneous test or G-test to see whether there is at least one explanatory variable is significant to affect the agricultural poor household. Third, wall test to see the magnitude of the independent variables impact on agricultural household poverty partially with the assumptions of ceteris paribus. Fourth, interclass correlation or ICC to see the effect of variations between districts on variations on agricultural poor household. Here it is, the multi-level binary logistic regression random intercept model. Result and analysis. Figure 1 shows that the percentage of agricultural poor household is 9.3%. In general, Table 1 presents that the characteristic of agricultural poor household is headed by male, head of household has low education, has more than 4 family members, living in rural areas that doesn't own pension social security, receive social assistance from government, and doesn't receive credit assistance for their businesses. Based on likelihood ratio test or LR test, we conclude that data is more suitable using a multi-level binary logistic model than using single-level logistic regression model. Significant with 5% of alpha. From the simultaneous test, or G-test, it means that at least one explanatory variable that affect the agricultural poor household. Significant with 5% of alpha. Based on the result of the Wald test, it can be seen that the variables that significantly affect agricultural household poverty in Indonesia are education attainment, household size, resident area, ownership of pension social security, ownership of social assistance, credit assistance for businesses, and GRDP agricultural per capita.
Thank you, Ariful. In this slide, we can see the binary logistic multi-level model interpretation with random intercept. To find out the magnitude of the affection of the tendency from its explanatory variables, household and district explanatory variables on agricultural per household, the odds ratio is used. The odds ratio is a comparison of the risk of an event from one category compared to another. For example, for the variable of education attainment, education level from the head of the household has a significant effect on agricultural per household. Education indirectly affects the mindset of the head of the household, namely the motivation that is seen in behavior to achieve a certain level of income. The higher the level of education attainment, the smaller the tendency of agricultural household to become poor, assuming all other variables are constant. The effect of variations between the district on variations in agricultural per household could be seen through the interclass correlation, or ICC. The ICC value is 0.3519. This means that 35.19% of the diversity of agricultural per household is caused by difference in the characteristics of districts in Indonesia. Next slide is conclusion and recommendation. For the conclusion, the characteristics of agricultural household poverty in Indonesia is headed by a male, has lower education, has more than 4 family members, living in rural areas, receive social assistance for the government, doesn't own pension social security, and doesn't receive credit assistance for business. In addition, the variations condition of agricultural household poverty in each district in Indonesia are also a challenge. In terms of handling poverty, which must be handled by collaboration between the central and regional governments according to the characteristic of region. For the recommendation, there are several suggestions that can be taken. First, the government has to increase business credit program for farmer households. That program has a significant impact in reducing poverty and expanding access, especially in rural areas. Second, the governments are expected to create conducive economic conditions, for instance, equitable economic development in each region. Third, the sustainability of social assistance programs must be continued and monitored to help them out of poverty. And this is our references for this paper. That's all for our presentation today. We are welcome your question and remarks. Thank you very much for this good opportunity for us, so we can give contribution in the 4th International on Data Science and Official Statistics 2021. We hope that we can participate again in the next international conference. We close our presentation with Hamdallah. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.